Good morning, my friends. Woohoo! That is some bright sun. Heading out a little bit earlier this morning, trying to catch some of you before work. Took a little jog around, got up to 1.3 miles today. Got a mile and a half yesterday, so I was a little sore, apparently. And didn't make it quite as far, but I kept my pace up pretty good. I think I was still under 11 minute miles, so could be worse. So this morning, on this beautiful day, I'm going to have a few things. We're going to talk a little bit of age and treachery. It's such a great quote. And I'm going to have a beautiful cocoa announcement. Something very exciting in the cocoa world. Y'all will get a big kick out of. And you know, my peeps that ride with me in the morning get to hear it all first, right here. And a large Diet Coke, please.
Will that be on for you?
Yes.
One away, first window, thank you.
You know that weird feeling when you're kind of half car back, but you're like, hey, I can just yell it. It's all good. Okay, so today I am wearing my running exercisey stuff. Am I the only one out there that just loves going to work in, like, people call them yoga pants, but I'm wearing what Adidas, like they're, I don't know, they're tight, they fit, you know, they're not yoga pants, but you know what I mean, like running pants or something. And oh, she's so sweet. I love casual days. I love to have a light makeup day where I can just throw my clothes on and go to work, because I'm such a weird person. Once I'm awake, I either want to do one of two things. I either want to lie in bed and look at my laptop, catch up on everything while watching King of Queens reruns or Frasier reruns, or I just cannot wait to get in my desk. I want to get to my desk. I want to get to work. I don't want to fix up. I don't want to dress up. I don't want to do my makeup. I just want to go, which has been really one good thing about doing this series is, as you realize, 9 days out of 10, I go ahead and try to look decent for you anyway. So that's been good. It makes me not be such a slob. But it's because I want to get to my desk. My friend Tim used to always say, oh man, remember back in the day when we were working in the warehouse at the E-shop, and back in the back, that was our office with quilts all around us. And she goes, you'd come to work in those Dallas Cowboy sweats with green paint all over the leg, because I had painted in them. But I love those, and I still wish I had them. Why did I get rid of them? Why did I get rid of the green painted sweats? They were awesome. You remember the ones I'm talking about? They were real soft back then, and they were narrow. They weren't all bell-bottomy like today, you know, and they had the elastic at the bottom. So I love those things. I had the matching top. I had the whole Dallas Cowboy outfit. And she goes, oh man, yeah, remember those days, man, you weren't happy back then. You would just wear those sweats. I was like, I think I was happy. I just couldn't wait to get to work. I was like, I could throw these on, and I got this to do and this to do, and I love what I do, and I've always loved what I do, except when I was a lawyer. I did not like that. I only liked work ever since I've been an entrepreneur. So 22 years, I have loved going to work. I love getting to my desk, and if that means I can throw something comfy and stretchy on. Now I do check my calendar, make sure I don't have any client appointments, any showings that I know of, anything that I have to do like that. And then I can throw these bad boys on. So, I'm in a good mood today because I'm wearing workout clothes, so life is great. Maybe I need to try them yoga pants. I don't know what that's all about. I think they're kind of bell-bottomy. So, along that line, let's talk. Shall we do cocoa first or agent? Let's talk cocoa.
Oh. Diet Coke?
Yes.
One of it.
Yeah. You know, I've been talking this whole time. I could have my money ready, couldn't I? There you go. Okay, let's talk cocoa. So, Wes and I decided cocoa... we need another Coco. We need another baby Coco. Coco needs a brother. So, thank you. So we contacted Treasured Kittens, where we got our Coco from, our baby beans, and said we need a boy. And a boy not to breed. He will be fixed as Coco is fixed. But number one, males tend to be more cuddly anyway. Even though Coco is so cuddly in the car, this is the only place she ever in her life has sat in my lap for 1 second, and she does it this whole time and doesn't think twice. It's so weird, right? But I want a little cuddler too, and then make her just watch her. Thank you. This diet.
Yes.
Okay. Make her watch herself, watch her step. So we said we need a baby, and so here's how it works with these kitties. You say I want a white, blue-eyed male. I learned all this from Sap, because, you know, she got Coco. She did all this, so I never had to do it myself. So I said, okay, Coco, we want a white, blue-eyed male. And she said, well, and you're in luck. Coco's mother, China, is pregnant right now with a son of Coco's dad. Because Coco's dad, Aurelie, Grand Champion bloodline, bums me out. They had neutered him, and he was a pet. Thanks for the notice. I'd prefer to be told so I could maybe get an Aurelie baby. That's why Coco's so beautiful. She looks exactly like Aurelie. So anyway, they said Aurelie's son, who I bet looks exactly like Aurelie, is the dad of this litter with China. And I said, oh, this is awesome. Well, China is a chinchilla, which means she has these light silver tips. And sorry about this. I guess it's the running thing. I'm not sick. So, you know, and I didn't really want a chinchilla. We wanted it white, okay? So I said, how many babies does China normally have? She said, usually 4. Well, sure enough, 2 weeks ago, she has 4 kittens. 3 chinchillas, 1 white. So I said, great. Is it a male? And she said, it's going to take 2 weeks to know if it's male and or the blue-eyed thing. I wait 2 weeks. I keep emailing. Any news? Any word? Any luck? Any news? Finally, she says, China's kitten is a girl. Normally, I wouldn't mind, but everything I've read even says 2 females is not ideal. Male and male is okay, assuming they're neutered at a young age, or male and female, not 2 males, because you know how we women are. So you cannot put them together. So I said, okay. But she said, you're in luck, because Tinkerbell, another chinchilla, is pregnant by the same sire, that's the boy, right? Same sire, which is a full son of Aurelie, and is due in a few days. So Tinkerbell has 4 kittens as well. 2 chinchillas, 2 whites. So that's some pretty good odds, right? We've had 3 white kittens in a few days, surely one of them. So the other day she writes back and she goes, okay, one of the 2 is a male. So now we're just waiting to see the eye color. So yesterday she sends me a picture of the baby. And he's about, oh, no calls. He's about 12 days old. And so he's adorable. But she writes, she goes, I can't tell his eye color. Are you okay if he has green eyes, or can you believe cats sometimes have a blue and a green? At first I'm like, I'm not all about that uneven eye thing. Okay, well, I don't know what that's about. And I said, if we decide to wait for a blue-eyed one, she said, well, then we have other litters expected in the summer that'll be ready to go to their home in the fall. So Wes and I just really were struggling with it last night about, oh, what do we do? And then she goes, I'm not sure this kitten doesn't have blue eyes. You'll see, I'll show y'all the picture when I get off of here. And she goes, I'm not sure he doesn't have blue eyes because he only opened them just a squinty little bit for a minute. She goes, and I try to take a picture or 2 each day, but then he closes them real quick. She goes, and I don't want to stress him out. So I like it that she's not stressing the boy out. But he's so cute and so pink and white, and his little fat tummy, been nursing with his mommy. I said, okay. So I told Wes last night, I rolled over and I said, you know what? We're taking him. He's our baby. And I said, this is the closest thing we would ever come to having a baby. It's something where, yes, we did choose white and male, but at least this one thing, it's like when you have a real kid, you don't get to pick. Whatever comes out, comes out. And I said, you know what? He's our boy. So we have committed. So I wrote her back and I said, he's our boy, whatever his eyes are. So that should mean I'm around the first part of July, let's say July 4th-ish, we should have a baby boy added to the family, and I can't wait to show you the first little picture. You're going to laugh. It looks like she's strangling. I mean, the way she's holding him, but I know it's because she's holding him real secure, so he doesn't feel scared. But it's a funny picture. You'll laugh. Okay, well, we're in the home stretch here, so let's hit on age and treachery. The smartest person I probably ever met in my life was a gentleman by the name of Michael Polera. He was a lawyer back in my law days. Oh, about 15 years older than me, 12, 15 years older. And we would work on cases together, and this man's brilliance would just blow me out of the water. We would take trips together for work, and this is vocabulary. I'll never forget driving in a cab, riding one day, and there was this guy walking down the street with his huge boombox on his shoulder, just kind of walking all jiggy. It was silly. And I barely noticed him, but I'll never forget the way Michael stated this. He sounds like Frasier. He said, that fellow there walks as though he were a parody of himself. Do you want to let that sink in? Yes, he does walk as though he were a parody of himself. So who talks like that? Nobody but Michael. And I remember talking to Vicky when I got back, another one of the most brilliant people I've ever known, Vicky Wilmarth. So smart. And I told Vicky, I said, he is just crazy brilliant. And I'll never forget, she goes, age and treachery. You just got age and treachery on you. And so I've looked up that quote since, and it says, age and treachery will always beat out youth and skill, which I think is just a beautiful thing. And of course we know it's not always true, because there's plenty of people got some years on them that are dumb as a box of rocks, don't seem to have learned anything. But in general, let's use our age, and not necessarily our treachery, because that is a deception, we don't need that. But wisdom, let's call it. Wisdom, life lessons, and skill can always beat out youth. My Wi-Fi doesn't really like this area. But anyway, so today is the day of remembering you got age and treachery, if nothing else, on those whippersnappers. And whippersnappers, most of us would still take youth and skill, so you're not doing bad yourselves. So that's our quote of the day. Age and treachery beat out youth and skill. And DeCoco Bean's going to say bye for now. I don't know how she feels about Bubby. I'm pretty sure she's going to give him the Google eye. She's already given him the Google eye, isn't she? Okay, my friends, let's talk tomorrow. Love y'all.